In this training, I'm going to break down how I make money online managing OnlyFans models and how you can too, even if you don't have experience or talent to work with, right? I'm going to provide a technical training on my principles and back it up with proof. This training is different from anything you've ever seen because I'll be showing you the strategies from my 7-figure agency. And I'm not like the gurus that teach strategies based on the products that they're selling you, right? I run a real business and my results are based off that. So have an open mind, be willing to put in the work, and I'll see you at the top, right? But before we start, do this for me. Allow yourself to change, okay? Get rid of all distractions because you owe it to yourself to change your life. Therefore, face the discomfort of fighting your urges for fast dopamine hits. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Don't go scrolling TikTok. Don't go doing pointless shit, right? You owe it to yourself to be great. You owe it to yourself to change your life. And also take notes, okay? What I'm sharing today can change everything for you. And that's serious. But you need to remember it first. And if you don't remember it, what are you going to do? You've just intaken a bunch of information and haven't learned anything, right? So take notes, right? Now, room survey, right? Raise your hands. How many of you, just like me, didn't grow up rich or have had to handle financial hardships in your life? I know I have, right? How many of you, just like me, regardless of circumstances, never gave up on your goals and want to get fucking rich? That's me, right? Now, if you raised your hands, number one, you're in the right place because my purpose in life is to help those often left behind. And number two, I'm going to show you the one skill set that I mastered to go from paycheck to paycheck to 7 figures, right? So, who the hell's Dylan FM? Well, I'm an online coach and mentor, right? This is me at the Great British Entrepreneur Awards last year, and I won Young Entrepreneur of the Year, right? Now, I'm also an OnlyFans millionaire. Now, I don't exactly do OnlyFans, but I help and mentor these girls. And this is me and Bonnie Lockett picking up a brand new G-Wagon, right? And my proudest achievement, retired my single man from the 95 rat race. And also I'm a bit of a jet setter, right? I love to travel. And, you know, I'm not going to sell you guys the dream in the sense of, once you do entrepreneurship, it's all about traveling and living life and fast cars and beautiful women. Realistically, that's only 20% of my life, right? The other 80% is me staring at a laptop and working, and that's the reality, right? And so if you're not willing to face that reality and you think, I can just work for a couple of years and then all of a sudden I'm going to be making a ton of money and I can go and enjoy my life and just travel and get cars and blah, blah, blah. That's not the reality of entrepreneurship, right? It's over glamorized, right? But it's an amazing opportunity, and I wouldn't do anything else. But realistically, this is only 20% of my life, okay? Now, I also own and operate a multi-7-figure OnlyFans agency. This is the first quarter of 2023. We did 1.3 million in net volume of sales, which is pretty insane. And we're actually currently doing a lot more than that. And that was from the first quarter of 2023, right? Now, I also own and operate a 7-figure consulting business, okay? But before we dive in, I'm going to give you a $25,000 gift, right? A few months ago, I paid a coach named Mike $25,000 to learn what's called the journey of the entrepreneur, right? It's a process that every entrepreneur goes through to achieve financial freedom. And in the next few seconds, I'm going to give you the first 3 steps. Journey of the entrepreneur, step number 1 is skill up, right? So you say you want to get paid money. You say you want to get paid big money, right? You better have the skill to pay the bills. All high-paying professions, including doctors, lawyers, engineers, dentists, etc., get paid big dollars because they have acquired skill sets that warrant a high-ticket compensation, right? I don't fix teeth. My superpower or ticket skill set is OFM, right? And so step number 2, startup. In this step, you have the skills. Now it's time to create an opportunity and start producing, right? With my superpower, I produce over 7 figures annually, okay? And step number 3 is going to be scale up. Once you've acquired a high-paying skill set, you put your skills to the test and have made money, the next step is to duplicate yourself and add systems. And in this stage, you've proved your high-ticket skill set works. And in order to scale, you're going to have to recruit, hire, and post people, right? And you're also going to have to implement systems. And today, I have 20 plus people on my marketing team alone, which is pretty crazy. And I have like another 20 people on my sales team, right? And so I didn't start there. I just started on my own. And it's pretty crazy how you can get if you follow the journey of the entrepreneur, right? Which is skill up, start up, and scale up, right? That is the journey of the entrepreneur. Now, this is a little story, a little background on me. In 2004, I grew up broke in a government council flat in the UK, right? On government benefits with a single mom, struggling to get by. And that was just reality, okay? I didn't know any different at the time. I had no idea. 2012, just, me, my mum, my sister at a wedding, just enjoying life, right? Again, single mum, always wanted to help her out, right? 2014, I actually was an athlete. I did athletics, and I used to run track, and this was me preparing to go to track, right? And then my dreams and hopes and dreams of becoming an Olympic athlete got crushed when I had a couple of bad injuries, and I ended up just going straight to work to try and help my mum out in 2015 when I was like doing price stripping in Aldi's, right? 2016, I kind of just got lost, in high school, just, partying every weekend, messing around, being an idiot, right? 2017, just kept following the traditional path, right? That was my life up until this point, just following the traditional path. 2017, I went to college, right? There's me in college, it's the only picture I could find. And again, in 2017, that's all I would do was go to college, play games. Go to college, play games. Go to college, play games, right? Come home and play Fortnite all day and do nothing and eat Domino's pizza, right? That was my life. Then in 2018, I dropped out of college because it just wasn't for me, and I went and got a job at a maintenance company called Dale, and I worked 80 hours a week for the longest time, waking up at 5 a.m., coming home at 7:30, and it was not for me. I hated it, and I just didn't know what else to do. I was completely lost in life. I never had hopes or dreams of being an entrepreneur or making money online. I didn't even know that was possible, right? And then in 2019, my mother gets diagnosed with cancer, and that was just everything just felt like it was hitting me, right? My world kept just crumbling down, okay? 2019, just a completely broken guy who had no idea what to do, just depressed, down and out, just felt like the world was against him, complete victim. And I was still working my maintenance job, just trying to help as much as I could. My girlfriend at the time left me, and it was just everything in my life was just going wrong, right? And in 2020, I actually stumbled across an Alex Becker video who pretty much still to this day saved my life, right? And I saw that video and I saw an opportunity to make money online. And so I started my first business in 2020, right? I started my first business and I had little side hustles to make some money. This is me starting my first business, and that business was an agency business. I pivoted quickly into this niche that I'm talking about in this video. I started off serving dentists, didn't quite go too well, kind of saturated, over competitive. And so I pivoted to this niche which is OnlyFans. In 2021, we got an office, we was doing decent numbers, where I hit my first 10K a month. The same year, I bought a supercar in cash, which was crazy at 20 years old. And that was it on my old house in my old drive. Now I'm in my new house. And so 2022, I traveled for the entire probably 9 months of the year and did that laptop life, digital nomad kind of thing, driving nice supercars and doing all the fancy stuff. I took my mum and my sister on an all expenses 1 month trip to Mykonos in this crazy place with a private chef, and we went on a yacht, and it was just insane, right? I felt like I'd really hit the pinnacle. 2023, we was doing model trips. This was, again, we went to Mykonos, we flew out 10 models, and we did like a mini mastermind, couple guys. You can go see all the crazy content from Mykonos on my Instagram. It's pretty crazy. In 2024, this year, I bought my first house, £1 million house. I'm currently in there right now, 6 bedroom, 6 bathroom house. And, life's good, right? But it was a journey to get here, right? The journey of the entrepreneur truly went through a lot. And that was just a brief overview, okay? Now, that's a bit about me, right? But what's my intention, right? My intention with this web class is to get you the tools and scripts to sign your first client online this week or sooner, right? Without having to spend any money, be pushy, and without having sales experience, okay? And here's what you're going to get in the next 30 minutes. The top 3 secrets for making money online in 2023. This should say 2024. Acid tested scripts on how to land your first clients this week or sooner without having to be pushy, and a 7-figure business model without having to pay retail space, payroll, or expensive overheads, right? Now, for everyone that stays until the end, you'll get a free ticket to a live group mastermind call with me on Zoom, where I'll be showing you how to sign your very first client, plus a live Q&A with me at the end, right? Completely for free. And who's this training for? Anybody that wants to make money online, especially those that have tried something in the past that didn't work, right? Now, the 3 secrets I'm going to be covering in this training are: secret 1, You don't have to have Hollywood looks to make 6 and 7 figures on OnlyFans. You just need an Instagram account and a content strategy, right? Secret number 2, you don't have to be an extrovert, a smooth talker, or experienced to begin managing OnlyFans models. You just need to know how to read a proven script and process, right? And secret number 3, regardless of the economy, you can make money on OnlyFans because there's a shortage of OnlyFans managers. And at the end of the day, sex always sells, right? If you look at the most Googled websites and the most visited websites, OnlyFans is up there. So is all the other explicit websites, right? They're the most visited ones in the world. And it's an industry based on addiction, right? And so there's a ton of money to be made regardless of the economy. Now, secret 1, right? You don't have to have Hollywood looks to make 6 or 7 figures on OnlyFans. You just need an Instagram account and a content strategy, right? So do you recognize these people? You may do, probably do. This is Bella Thorne. She's an American actress, right? She really put OnlyFans on the map a bit, right? And she made $1 million in a single day and set a record for the OnlyFans platform at the time, right? $1 million in a day from OnlyFans. That just shows how crazy this platform is. It's insane. And Bad Baby, right? An American rapper and internet personality. She made $42 million net in her first year on OnlyFans, which is absolutely insane. So this just shows the type of opportunity that's on there. Making 1% of this would be crazy, right? Corinna Kopf, right? Twitch streamer and influencer. She makes 1 to 2 million per month from OnlyFans, right? And it's insane. And all these girls have managers, right? You probably see them everywhere. All these girls, right? Sky Brie, Fitness Nala, Bonnie Lockett, right? All these girls have millions of followers online and they make tons of money, right? And so it's insane. And again, Anna Paul, Lexi Too Legit, right? You see these girls everywhere, right? They pop up on your For You page. Our social media algorithms, regardless of what you like, regardless of what you're interested in, you can best believe that a fit OnlyFans girl is going to pop up. You probably see them all the time, right? And all those girls that pop up on your feed are making tons of money from OnlyFans, right? These girls are literally making millions. And so what these influencers are now doing is leveraging their traffic or influence or their audience or attention and converting their attention, converting their following to a subscription-based platform such as OnlyFans, aka monetizing their following, right? They're monetizing their audience. 2024, attention is the new oil, right? And so monetizing attention becomes the most powerful thing on the planet if you want to make money, right? And so if you can get a percentage of other people's attention, imagine how much money you can make, right? Now, why should you be interested? Well, truly, the only way to make tons of cash faster online is through OnlyFans management, right? And here's where we come in. Just because you have good looks or following or personality, it does not mean that you're a businessman or a woman, right? It does not mean that you have administration skills or business acumen. Take a look at mainstream entertainment. The Rock has a manager, right? Beyonce has a manager. Tom Brady, Logan Paul, they have managers, right? So the talent can focus on being the talent, looking good, sounding good, getting on the camera, creating content, promoting, etc. But there's always that person or persons behind the curtain that is maximizing and optimizing everything. Far out ahead of the talent, clearing the path, making sure that the talent thrives. So these Instagram influencers surely are not Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie, right? But they have influence, right? They have attention. And remember what I said, attention is the number one oil. It's the attention economy, right? We're living in an attention economy. So they have influence, right? That's what they do have. Yeah, okay, cool. They're not Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie, but they still have tons of influence. And we're in a digital age and a digital attention-based economy. And they need management, right? They have attention, they have influence, but they need management, right? They need business acumen. And for those of you fast enough to pick it up, boom, that's where we come in, right? Now, let me just show you a model case study. Sure, she's not Angelina Pitt or Jolie, and Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie, right? But she has 20,000 followers, there's some level of influence, and I just want to show you what can be done with even a small amount of attention, right? 20,000 followers, we took it from $3,000 a month when she was doing it on her own to $52,000 a month, right? She was comfortably doing around $3K a month by herself on OnlyFans, but felt stuck and couldn't seem to scale any further. Look at this. This is what she was doing, right? Her best month was $4,000, right? Because these girls just think, they see all these girls flying to Dubai, getting to Birkin bags, making a ton of money, and they just think, oh, I can just start an OnlyFans, chuck a link up on my Instagram story and make a ton of money, and money's going to fall from the sky. It doesn't work like that, right? And so when we stepped in, she joined our agency in January 2023, and within just 3 months of working with us, she made $52,000 in a month gross, right? $52,000 with a small following, 20,000 followers, right? Which is insane. And that just shows you the level of what's possible. Now remember someone like Bad Baby. She has a huge audience, Corinna Cop, huge audience. They're making $1 to $2 million a month. But even with a small audience, you can make $52,000 in a month. And do you want to know the best bit? We take 50% of that, right? We have 50%. And why is it worth it? Because we have the systems and the skills and the knowledge to take a model from 3K a month to 52K a month, right? And so therefore it's worth the 50%. And that's what a lot of these managers take. And some managers, especially in the music industry in Hollywood, some of them take 80, 70%, 80%, 90%, right? And so 50% is very fair for this industry if you know what you're doing and you have business acumen. And I'm going to teach you how to do all this, right? So, secret number 2, right? You don't have to be an extrovert, a smooth talker, or experienced to begin managing OnlyFans models. You just need to know how to read a proven script and process, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes I'm in social settings and people see me in luxurious cars, hotels, traveling the world, hanging out with attractive and interesting people, and they're like, Dylan, how do you get this confident, right? How do you do it? And the truth is, I generally haven't always had this confidence, and I promise you, I used to get fucking nervous when the postman would knock the door because I didn't want to say the wrong thing and have an awkward conversation, awkward interaction, right? I used to be the most introverted person on planet Earth, like you wouldn't believe. Like I would get anxiety at the fucking cashier check in Tesco, right? Like I was not that person. And so the truth is, I didn't always have this confidence, right? And in fact, in high school, I was even considered a massive introvert, right? I was not the life of the party around my friends, and what's the point in that, right? What's the point? Anybody can do what I'm doing, right? Anybody, right? I just found a proven method and use proven scripts to secure new clients. And I actually learned how to deliver for my clients, aka help them make more money and overall help them with the management side of things on OnlyFans. I help them get more attention and I help them make more money and monetize it. I help them implement systems and back-end stuff like chatting, right? And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So if you're coachable, can read my scripts and follow my processes, this could work for you. And that's a promise. If you're the life of the party or an introvert, it does not matter. You just need to follow my process because it works. I've tested, refined, and now I have an acid-tested system that works like clockwork, right? So let me show you. Here's a case study of one of my students, Stephen, right? Now, Stephen worked a 9-to-5 government job all his life and came to me because he was fed up of his corporate career, right? And it was honestly he was in a very dire situation where it got to the point where he generally felt like life wasn't worth living, if I'm being completely honest, right? And so we ran into each other online, and I helped him. And he tried to start an OnlyFans management agency previously, but didn't get anywhere. That's when we ran into each other, and I helped him, right? And so he had a strong desire to learn my business processes and systems, and he put in the study to master OnlyFans management, right? He landed a model after 6 weeks of learning my systems and processes, and he made over $100,000 in his first 100 days. And here's me handing him his 100K award plaque that we give to all the students that we work with that makes their first 100K with a business model, right? So I drove to Scotland and awarded him the plaque, right? Surprised him. And 3 months after being in the Inner Circle, he was actually able to hit $100,000 in a month with his agency, right? And here's the case study.
It's late at night, but money never sleeps. And I know that firsthand now. This is the most exciting story I've ever told. Started the business, obviously, everyone's been going great. And we were like, oh, we've done 100K in 100 days, we were really pleased. But see now, we're doing 100K every month.
So he did 100K in his first 100 days, and then he did 100K in a month, right? And that just shows the power of this business. It's crazy, right? Now, fast forward a year later to present day, and Stephen has bought his dream car, which is the yellow G-Wagon you see here outside of my house. He retired his wife, and he's currently raking in over $250,000 per month with his agency, right? Which is absolutely crazy. But not only has Stephen duplicated my systems and processes, I've actually taught hundreds of others how to start and scale an OnlyFans management agency, right? Here's some results you can see. Yeah, big respect to Dylan. I'm finally out my 9 to 5. With 2 days to spare, he's done $100,000 in a month, Finn, right? I've just woken up, it's 10 a.m, I've already made 3.5k, damn, today is going to be a good day. I love you, Dylan, thank you for changing my life. July, $121,000 in a month. Well, shit, I never checked this before, but here's mine since I started in February 2023. 2 mil coming very soon, in less than a year, right? Dylan, thanks to OFM, put me in this. It's insane. Look at this. It came a while ago, but my office isn't done yet. Thought it was about time. He's received his $100,000 award plaque, right? Sharing a massive W, just got a nice whip because of the business. Look, the proof's in the pudding, right? Got a model who's earning 20k a month. Blessed that I was able to be a part of this. You changed my life forever. G. Hope you know that, right? And that's just some examples. And so the power of this business model is honestly, it's insane. And like I said, I've helped coach hundreds of people now. And this is Luca, right? Luca went from $0 before I met him. He'd never done it. He was the first person that I saw I was the first person that he saw doing this type of business and teaching it. And he went from $0 to $700,000 in his first year of starting his agency after joining my inner circle. No prior knowledge or experience. And the reason I'm showing you this is to just show you how possible this actually is for you, right? That's the only reason I'm showing you these case studies, because I simply just want to show you that it's possible. I don't want to tell you, I want to show you, right? And so if you can see it, that it's real, then again, you can go and implement it, you can go run the play and make a ton of money as well, right? So let's just look at this.
So this is just a quick testimonial for Dylan's mentorship group. So I was actually part of one of the first, it was actually the first one. And in my third week, I signed my first client. We managed to generate 19.5k in the first month, which was January of last year. Obviously, we're on a 50% split with the model, so obviously, you can work out what half of that was. And yeah, man, like, it's literally everything that you do need to be able to start, grow, and scale your agency. Like, after 3 months, I went to Thailand, I went to Dubai, and now I've got an office in Bali with a couple of the guys I'm working with. And as you can see, this is the Creator Hero dashboard. We've generated like 700k in a year, which is, I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking insane. But like, none of it would be possible without this guy. The information is not like anyone else is gonna give you. It's what you actually need to, make it in this business model in 2024. So yeah, man.
There you go, right? Just showing you how possible. Just showing you how possible that this business model actually is, right? And now again, another one, right? I could go on for the next 2 hours showing you this, right? Finn went from being stuck at 10k a month. He'd actually already had an agency, right? That he was doing, and he'd actually managed to scale it to 10k a month on his own. But he was stuck. He couldn't get past 10k a month. He was stuck there, and he came to work with me. And within 4 months, he was making over $106,000. He made 106k in a month, right? After just 4 months of joining my Inner Circle program, right? So let's just listen to what Finn has to say, right?
Hi, it's Finn. So this is my testimonial for Dylan OFM. We started OFM back in March 2023, then started consulting with Dylan around August time. In between that time, we had worked with one model. We had scaled her from zero to around $10,000, $11,000 a month. Now, we didn't know how to get past that point. We were stuck on the client acquisition. We were stuck scaling that model, although we were getting all the content, thinking we were doing the right things, but we just couldn't get past that point. So we decided to on board with Dylan. Now, in that time, from August last year to January, we have now scaled up and we're managing 5 models with a fully serviced chatting team, and we actually just hit our first 100k month, as you can see here, in January this year. So after 4 months of working with Dylan, we've achieved our goal, which was 100,000 a month. So this month we're due to hit 120, which will hopefully be nice. But I guess the sort of key takeaways from this, from me, are really the sort of effort goes to show when putting in and following the steps that Dylan provides, from client acquisition to marketing to, I guess, just the general business setup as well that he provides in his course, is just so key and so vital, because if you don't do one of the things that he recommends, then none of it works. So it's been great working with him. I would definitely recommend.
There we go, right? There's another happy client that has worked with us, right? Now, let me just let's just go over the recap, right? Because there's a lot of testimonials there. Like I said, I just want to show you what's possible. I don't want to tell you, I want to show you, right? And so you don't have to be an extrovert or a smooth talker or experienced to begin managing OnlyFans models. You just need to know how to read a proven script and process, right? Now, let's get on to the next step, right? Which is secret number 3. Regardless of the economy, you can make money on OnlyFans because there's a shortage of OnlyFans managers, right? There's over 4 million creators on the platform, might even be 5 million creators now, and there's maybe 3,000 agencies that actually even know what they're doing. I mean, the competition is irrelevant, right? And I mean, that's across different market segments. You're talking the US, Canada, like it's insane. So it really doesn't matter. And the thing with this is it's a quality over quantity game. If you're new to this, which if you're watching this, you probably knew, it's not about going and signing 20 models and scaling horizontally. It's about signing 2, 3, 4, 5 models and really putting all your focus into them and growing them and making them a ton of money, right? That's that way you don't have to go and scale crazy teams. You can pretty much do it by yourself, right? You're just a manager. And so some believe that there's a recession in the market. Interest rates are changing. Housing is becoming less expensive. And you see these big corporations laying people off in the masses, right? But I'm telling you, regardless of whether this is true or not, it really doesn't matter. And here's why, okay? Here is why. Let's just take a look at the TikTok growth stats, right? Now, the TikTok growth stats is insane right now. All social media in general is just crazy, right? Like monthly active users, TikTok officially has over 1 billion monthly active users. For reference, active users of other social platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, look at all these, 1 billion, 2.9 billion. And we're using these platforms to grow these models and to make money, right? And so we're in an attention economy. This is just, the internet's not going anywhere, social media is not going anywhere. If you have attention, you can monetize it and make a fuck ton of money. Look at all the entrepreneurs that have attention and how much money they make. Look at all your favorite creators, how much money they make. David Dobrik's of the world. All these people make tons of money because they have one thing, and that one thing's attention. So rather than you going and getting attention yourself, leverage other people's attention and take a cut, right? Now, OnlyFans growth stats. Over 170 million users have registered an OnlyFans account, including 1.5 million creators. Now, the stats of this is actually up. I think there's 4 million creators currently, and I think there's over 300 million users at this point. And this as well is still exactly the same. OnlyFans is growing at 70% every single month, which is absolutely crazy. And an additional 500,000 new users sign up to the OnlyFans per day. And you can go and research this. This is not made up Fugazi bullshit numbers. Like I said, it's even more than this. There's 4 million creators now, and I'm pretty sure there's 300 million registered OnlyFans accounts, which is just insane, right? The platform grows at 70% per month, which is crazy for a platform this size. They actually got valued in 2023 at $18 billion, right? So in total, OnlyFans pays out over $5 billion to its collective content creators each year. Bella Thorne made $1 million in her first year. In the first 24 hours of having an account, and OnlyFans is primarily female creators and male audiences, and OnlyFans is the 52nd most popular website in the world, and revenue has grown at a compound annual growth rate of 174%, which is insane, literally insane for a company that's valued at $18 billion, right? So that's crazy, right? And you can just see these, right? Black China, 1 million subs, 20 mil earnings. Cardi B, 9 mil. Tiger, 7 mil. Mia Khalifa, 6 mil. Eric Manis, 4 mil. Bad Baby. Like, monthly, man. Monthly earnings. $240 million in a year, Black China. 113 million, Cardi B. 92 million. It's insane, guys. Like, look at this. Like, it's crazy. You'd be stupid to not take advantage of this, right? So that is literally the OnlyFans growth stats, which is still, to this day, I've been in the industry for 3 years, is still mind-blowing to me, right? Now, Instagram has the most downloaded app in the world. Again, Instagram is going to be something that we're using, and it's the most downloaded app in the world. It has more than 2 billion active monthly users and 52% male audience, which is good for us, and accounted for 70% of the US adult spent on social media, right? So social media is ever growing in popularity regardless, and this isn't going to change anytime soon, right? We're in an attention economy. Now, this is the last case study I'm going to show you, which is O'Neill. O'Neill wasn't tech savvy. He wasn't the online type of guy whatsoever. He'd never even had a laptop. He literally didn't know jack shit about anything technical. Like, he literally didn't know how to use a laptop. He'd never owned a laptop, which was as mind-blowing to me as it probably is to you. But he had no prior business experience, had never even used a laptop or PC before, and had previously worked a manual labor job as a landscaper, right? And after joining my program, he quit his 9-to-5 as a landscaper after 14 days and starting his agency, and was actually the fastest student to make over 10K in profit with the business, which he achieved in just 14 days, right? He started back in December 2022, is now traveling the world from leveraging OnlyFans, purchased his dream car, and is on track to make well over 7 figures this year. This call was back in January of 2023, just 14 days into joining the program, where he quit his job the same day and went all in. So let's just take a look at this.
Let me just go to the statistics. So, like, literally, I've not done this business before. I had no experience with the platform whatsoever. I took on my first client like on the 13th of January, so I've been working with her for like half a month.
Yeah.
And yeah, literally, this is it, man. Like, you can see her before she was working with me, like she was doing like $31, $10, $62. Even seemed like she gave up, you know.
Yeah.
The most she earned in a month was about $3,000, and then she came on with me in January. She's earned $9,769.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, literally.
Wait.
So
Let me just go to the
again, right? Like, that's insane. $10,000 profit in 14 days, right? And so it's pretty safe to say that now is a really exciting time to get into OnlyFans management. And that's something that I'm assuming from watching this we can all agree on, okay? But I also know that some of you guys are like, hey Dylan, I've got a couple of questions. Hey Dylan, this is great, but I feel like there's just a little bit more to actually break into the OnlyFans management space. And I knew that could happen, so this is what I wanted to do. I didn't want to leave you hanging, right? What I wanted to do was equip you with not only the knowledge, but all of my information, assets, tools, resources, and even people in this industry to network with, so that you can start and scale an OFM agency with a clear plan and strategy to follow that will make it unreasonable for you to not succeed, right? And so what I've done is I've launched a Skool community to help you stay ahead in OFM by getting real-time insights today, not months later. It's a fast-changing industry, right? So let me show you what you're missing out on if you decide not to leverage our Inner Circle community and resources, right? Firstly, weekly mastermind and Q&A calls for the entire month of February, right? With $4,000, right? That's with me live every single week. You can ask me questions. I'll go through the most up-to-date stuff in the industry and just show you everything you need, right? And that's valued at $4,000. I'm also going to show you how to make models famous. You're going to unlock my organic growth and viral content masterclass, plus all the assets, sheets, and tools that we talk about in the masterclass, and early access to our trend bot, which is going to literally automate using AI, finding all the up-to-date trends that you can send your models to create, and that's worth $997, right? I'm going to give you my legal agreement templates, right? So you can sign 50-50 contracts with models, and so you know everyone's safe, right? I'm going to give you my sales script plus my sales videos, which is worth $597, right? I'm going to give you my money mindset program, because mindset is so important, because a lot of time people think they're having a business problem and they get stuck. But in reality, you're actually just having a personal problem that's manifesting in your business, right? Which is why money mindset is super important, right? We're also going to give you access to our 10-to-1 Manager Academy program, Relationship Managers, which is the chat inside of the business, right? So we're going to show you how to do that, how to implement that, and that's worth $2,500, right? That way, the chatting is automated for your models. You don't have to chat, they don't have to chat, and you're just making money while you sleep on autopilot, right? Because the chat inside of OnlyFans is where you make a ton of money, right? And so that's worth $2,500. I'm also going to give you my mass movement theory, how to create a mass movement, right? And how to actually build a personal brand, right? Which again is valued at $1,497. And this is the big one. I'm going to give you access to my Inner Circle program, right? Now, I don't actually sell programs, courses, mentorships, any of that stuff anymore. I did, and this program here is the results that I've just showed you from all those people. They went through my Inner Circle program, right? That was my flagship offer, but again, I don't sell it anymore, because right now what we're doing is we're not actually looking for scale. We actually partner with agencies, right? That's what we're doing at the moment. And so we're not selling any courses or programs or mentorships. So again, my Inner Circle program is where you're going to get access to, and this program literally makes it unreasonable for you to not be making at least 10K plus profit per month. And I'm valuing this at $5,000, right? And so like, the reason I want to give you this and my honest intentions with this community is to give you so much value for such a small cost that you can scale your agency to 50K a month and come join us on our partnership program, right? And what that is like we're almost building a portfolio of OFM agencies that we have a small equity stake in, and we actually help them scale to 500K plus per month. And so that's my intentions with this community that I've built on Skool, right? And so that's why I want to give you access to my Inner Circle program, which again is valued at $5,000, right? I'm also going to give you my cold outbound training, assets, tools, and infrastructures that's going to help you with client acquisition to sign clients for free, right? And that's worth $2,000. And you're also going to get a one-on-one business audit call with me and my most successful student, Steven, who's doing over $250,000 a month with his agency. And we're going to break your business down and help you come up with a custom tailored plan to get you to the next, right? Now, that'll support you month on month in our insider community. Can't get models, can't hire talent, your chatters aren't performing, can't get traffic, lack of hunger and urgency, lack of fun, right? Lack of a bigger vision, lack of the right people to build with. Everything you need solved, right? Me and our community will do our best to help you solve it, right? There's already 7, 6, and even 8-figure agency owners in this community, right? And also use some bonuses, right? Don't think I'm just going to leave you hanging, right? You're also going to get access to our AI software for creating chatting scripts, PPV captions, and content creation advice, which is worth $2,000. You're going to get access to bi-weekly Q&A calls even after February, and that's worth $2,000, right? And lastly, you're going to get access to our offer masterclass to show you how to actually go, like, what is your go-to-market offer to go and dominate the market, to sign the best, highest quality models to your agency so you can make the most money in the quickest amount of time. And how do you know I know my stuff about offers? Well, I'm making you an offer right now, and look how stupid this is, right? So if I know my stuff about offers, if this is a good offer, then you tell me and you know I know my stuff, right? So the total value of everything I've just talked about is worth $25,000, right? Now, the price, $97 a month. That's the price, right? Next month, it's going up to $194. But this month, right now, it's $97 a month. We're trying to win the Skool game, so we're giving away all this value for literally, it's that works out to $24 a week, and it works out to $3 a day. So less than a cup of coffee a day for access to $25,000 worth of information and direct access to me. Ask me as many questions as you want, plus a community with 6, 7, and 8-figure entrepreneurs, right? So that's the price, $97 a month, right? But this is the cost, right? Your dreams, your potential, and a lifetime of average results. That's the price, that's the cost, right? That's the price, that's the cost, right? And so insane, $97 a month, join the Skool community, and also we've got a guarantee, right? Just to make it even more of a no-brainer offer for you, right? Now remember I said, I know how to make a good offer, you're going to get access to my offer masterclass. Now, our satisfaction guarantee is, we believe so strongly in the value of our community and program, which is why we're offering a straightforward satisfaction guarantee, right? So if after participating for a full month, you feel that our community and resources have not met your expectations, simply reach out to us within 30 days of your membership, and we will provide a hassle-free refund for your initial month subscription, right? Because our goal is to ensure every member finds genuine value and support you, and we're committed to your success and satisfaction, right? Like I said, my goal is to get you on my partnership program. I want to partner with you and help you scale to 500K a month. To do that, I've got to get you in for the lowest barrier of entry to learn the most amount of information, but I still need some type of commitment on your end, which is why $97 is the lowest I can make it, right? Because if you put some stuff away for free, if I was to give it away for free, people don't value free stuff. It doesn't, your level of commitment, your level of money that you put down is intrinsically tied to your level of commitment and what you're going to get out. And so if you join stuff for free, I've had a free group, right? And in the free group, people spam it. No one really takes it serious. The engagement's terrible. No one engages. No one talks because no one values free shit, right? Everyone does free groups. And so that's why I had to put the price point on it. But again, I wanted to make it as cheap as possible where you can get the most amount of value, truly 1,000x the value. So you can come and join me on my partnership program, right? And that's my honest intentions. So yeah, click the link below, join our Inner Circle, and I'll see you on the inside. And I'll also just give you a little brief rundown of what's in our Inner Circle. You can see everyone's in you, super active, sharing value, there's tons and tons of value in you. People are always talking, and this is $97 a month, right? There's 114 members in you currently. You can see all the people winning, 1K days. You just literally see everyone winning 50K a month. Like, look at this stuff, right? And then you're also going to get access to the classroom, right? which again, all of this, right, Inner Circle Blueprint, boom, you're going to get access to all of this stuff, right, and there's tons of modules, plus weekly Q&A calls with me, right, and you're also going to get access to all our past mastermind recordings, right. So that being said, click the link, and I will see you on the inside and see you on one of our live Q&As, and yeah, see you at the top. Peace.